Okay, this is getting to be way too much. My name's Chris. I'm 44 years old. I started listening to I listened to shit that I want to talk about previous to age about 14, and then I heard my friend play Metallica. I rejected Judas Priest previously. I wasn't ready for that type of stuff. Then I heard the fast part of Metallica 1, and I started catching on, and then I thought I'm gonna buy a metal CD or tape back then, and I bought Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. Well, Then I also, by the grace of God, bought Metallica Ride the Lightning, and I was like, yeah, fight fire, fire, not really my thing. And then I heard the solo on Fade to Black as it started ascending into the chord progression, and that part, it was like magic to me. So I swear to God, man, having been a schizophrenic for 20 plus years, having been two favorite bands of all time, Slayer and Metallica. I heard Metallica first. Slayer scared the fuck out of me. I mean, that gave me chills, but Metallica, still, it's two favorite bands of my life. Now I'm tripping out, haven't had schizophrenia most of my life, don't take a whole lot of meds anymore. Have been angry, have been wimpy. I swear to God, I'm fucking being followed by you fuckers, Metallica. And I saw you in my neighborhood. I saw James Hetfield at the Thought one morning. Started going for a jog. So I'm talking directly to you. I just watched Kirk Hammett's video. Is this really happening? I met someone that said they saw they're at a concert or something up here. What was her name? Gina. And she was in the music scene and said, oh, someone needed her to light a cigarette one time. And the guy had a bunch of hair. It turned out to be Kirk Hammett here in Spokane. Well, I'm from Garden Grove, California, near Newport Beach. And I lived right by Hare Park. And I used to go fucking screw around at Hare Park. I broke into baseball there. Well, I didn't play baseball, whatever. I was close to Hare Park, Metallica and Slayer in my band. And then the other day, a couple times I saw James Hetfield, I thought in the morning by a river off of Mansfield, Marabou Park. And I saw Lars Ulrich, I thought, driving a damn truck. And I didn't see Kirk Hammett, but I just watched a video. Are you fuckers really following me because I'm on YouTube? Are you really doing this? And if you are, show your ass up in my house, man, because I'd be fucking proud. I mean, my heroes, how does that happen? Heroes fucking following me into town. I guess my sister has a friend from high school that lives in the same neighborhood in San Fernando Valley as James Hetfield. And I went to Rancho Alamitos High School. When I started playing the guitar at 14, I started playing it, I started playing bass because of Cliff Burton. I think, the first time I saw Cliff Burton do For Whom the Bell Tolls, the solo, man, I was blown away. I played in a band with a guy named Steve and another guy named Derek and another guy named Marco, and I played the For Whom the Bell Tolls thing. They had a mixer. The fucking Steve had all the equipment. He was the main guy. He could play pretty well. He didn't care how much of a dork he was. I was a big dork and just couldn't handle how much of a dork I was, but I got up there. And he was probably less of a dork than me. But I was playing For Whom the Bell Tolls in about 2 months on the quad at my high school, and luckily Steve had there was a mixer to turn stuff up and down. I can't remember the guy's name that was running that. Was Steve, the head honcho, had turned my amp turned down so low you couldn't even turn me up to hear me. I fucked it up so bad. But I'm getting better, and coming out of schizophrenia and seeing smartphones, I know there's a camera right here I'm pointing at. And I'm starting to trip out that you guys are actually following me here. And if you're here, show your ass up. Now I'm in Veradale. I'm not living in my apartments on Mansfield anymore. And yeah, you guys are my heroes. And Tom Araya, Jeff Hanneman, Kerry King, and Dave Lombardo are also my heroes. And Dave Mustaine, who kind of scares me a little bit. Marty Friedman, Nick Menza. I didn't know the other previous guys, but I know Into the Lungs of Hell, and some of those songs were good. Of course, David Ellison. Anthrax, I didn't give them enough respect for most of my life, but there's some bitchin' fucking shit from Anthrax. Testament, I listened to a lot in my teens. No longer listen to Milli Vanilli. Chris Cornell came later. Alice in Chains came later. And are you guys really doing this? If so, talk to me, man, because I swear to God, I've seen you in my neighborhood. I hear that you guys have done crazier things, but being true lovers of your fans and lovers of music and being geniuses. Let me meet you. I want to meet Alice in Chains too. And I wasn't into Alice in Chains till my first love. Girly man that I am turned me on to Alice in Chains because my friend from growing up, I wasn't into Man in the Box, but I liked We Die Young. It's kind of creepy. I like Rainbow, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, Catch the Rainbow. By the way, I'm wearing rainbow suspenders. And Temple of the King or whatever it's called. And I just watched Kirk Hammett, profound respect, maybe not enough respect. And yeah, my first album that I loved was Ride the Lightning. I had a Ride the Lightning shirt. And Master of Puppets was pretty good. I listened to it some, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Orion, but Welcome Home Sanitarium, what else? Master of Puppets was too fast for me. The Thing That Should Not Be, Nice and Evil, but Ride the Lightning and Kill 'Em All, and Justice for All. And it pissed me off that you couldn't hear any bass playing because Jason Newsted was pretty awesome. And I think he was a pissed off man, and I have respect for him. I don't know much about the other dude. Sorry, man, no disrespect meant. Shit, man. If you guys are really crazy enough to sneak around my neighborhood, now I'm in Veradale. Find me. My name's Chris Kroll. I'm in Veradale. I'd give you my telephone number, but this is really fucking public. And goddamn, do you really do this shit? And if so, help me get in a fucking band. I'm 44 years old. I've been playing since 14. My first original nickname was Hendrix because I had curly hair, and I was okay. I wasn't very good. When I started getting better, than the other tweaks, and not all, but some. And I wasn't a genius, and I'm working on it. But I mean, shit, get me in a band. I can't get anyone to fucking play a guitar with me most of the time because they won't fucking come near me and pick up a fucking guitar. And I would stand up there with you guys, at least meet you. And I mean, what the hell? I'm the shyest kid on the planet too. I'm a cancer. I've been a super dork all my life and a dork in the extreme. And fuck, I'm like Hank Hill too, man. And shit, man, James Hetfield, I thought I ran into him one morning, so I started jogging, and now I got a fucked up knee, so I'm getting older. And I've been angry all my life and never realized it, and I'm out of a schizophrenic trance, and I hear a lot of voices, as probably everyone on the planet does. I probably hear more than a lot of other ones, and I think about Metallica, and Dave Mustaine still fucking scares me. And David Ellison, I have a lot of respect for, Junior. I don't blame anyone for fucking showing up with beer saying, come on in, but I don't drink anymore. And if you guys are fucking sneaking around, talk to me, man. Here I am, a fucking Joe fucking jack off of no trades. And I swear to God, you guys are fucking sneaking around. I can play pretty well on a bass. I have zero rehearsement. I mean, I just don't have anything down to a T. But I mean, help me out here. If you're really sneaking around and you love your fans that much, I'm here in Spokane Valley, Washington, or near off of Sullivan. And I hear you had a show coming up, and I'm scared to do this. I mean, who's dumb enough as a dork like I am to talk directly to Metallica? But I mean, you are my heroes, and I hear that heroes, you probably met your heroes. I thought I just heard Kirk Hammett saying that, and I cannot do your hammer-ons and pull-offs even close. I can't do that shit. I'm getting pretty fast with my fingers plucking when I'm warmed up. I can kind of play Fight Fire with Fire and kind of play Angel of Death, but it's a lot of work to play that fast all the fucking time. And restraining yourself and getting everything down perfect is crazy. And singing, I'm starting to develop singing when I'm like Murdoch. They just broke me out of a mental ward, but while I was in the mental ward being denied of a guitar, even though there were two around, probably because they're jealous for me to play it, I started developing singing a little bit, but can't combine both. But what the hell, I'm a dork, so I mean, might as well be a dork publicly, and if you guys are really sneaking around, fucking show up and talk to me. I'd be happy to run into you. Fucking you guys are my fucking heroes, and Tom Araya too. And I remember seeing Jeff Hanneman, and I think the first time I saw Slayer, they played the older shit, and I like it. Crypts of Eternity is one of my favorite fucking Slayer songs. What's another one? Spirits in Black. Read Between the Lies, Spill the Blood, all the good shit, not the popular stuff, and Kill 'Em All, man. Ride, Four Horsemen, mechanics, so I'm going to call it Four Horsemen. It sounds a lot like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and No Remorse is another favorite one. And I like Kill 'Em All. The first guitar song I ever learned was One, but I'm more inclined to the bass. And shit, if you guys are really sneaking around, fucking talk to me, man. I reached out to Chris Martin at Coldplay, no answer. I could have sworn that now, I know Jerry Cantrell is around, and Lane Staley. I wouldn't be surprised if that fucker's still alive, and so is Chris Cornell. I bet they're both still alive, hiding somewhere. Two other geniuses. And Tom Araya, I've seen them 3 times. I've seen Megadeth once, no, twice. Missed Anthrax, which pissed me off. Missed Testament, which pissed me off because the asshole that was about 10 years older than me wasn't into their style of music, so we were late to miss those bands in Long Beach, California. I've never seen Metallica. Would like to actually meet and shake hands with you fucking guys. And dude, I can't believe this kind of shit is actually happening. And correct me if there's anyone out here that's listening to me. According to my YouTube thing, I have 2 subscribers. Well, I think more people listen to that. If they don't, well, I know I'm delusional, but I'm also a lot better of a bass player. I push the envelope in a lot of ways, even in my superior ability to fucking screw everything up and be a dork and still do it. And now we're going on to 11 minutes. So fucking Kirk Hammett, I just watched you. Much profound respect. Thought I saw Lars Ulrich driving down Mansfield Avenue in a beat-up truck. I saw a guy that seemed to be wearing a Native American left and right ponytail. If I didn't know any better, that was Kirk Hammett. I don't think it was. If I didn't know any better, Kirk Hammett would be the hardest one to spot in public. But I saw James Hetfield twice by a park by a river I would go to, and I started jogging because of him. Now I got a damaged meniscus. And if you guys are really sneaking around, man, I don't know how to use this YouTube. I can't get connections to anyone that subscribes to me. I can't contact anyone. My sister knows someone named James that may know James. And I went to Rancho High School in Garden Grove, California. And I don't know, man. Is this really, really happening? Having schizophrenic 20 years? I mean, it'd be a dream freaking come true. And what was Cliff Burton like? Did he even care to be in this world, or was he like here? I get the feeling the guy loved playing the bass, but he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather just go to heaven. And that's kind of what happened. I don't know the guy. I'm angry too. I've had a hard life. I've had the shit kicked out of me from women, men. Fucking my dad's been hard on me. Or boy, I've been a fucking inferior runt. I'm 6'1". But, dude, if this is real, talk to me. I'm reaching out to you, Metallica. And Tom Araya and fucking Jeff Hanneman. I remember him fucking walking around on the stage. Man, the man loved his fucking fans. When he was done, I've never seen you guys Metallica, and I wanted to see with Cliff Burton, but I was a kid. Born in 76, I was a kid. I wasn't even into that, and I probably wouldn't have been allowed to be. I wasn't allowed to have long hair. At 16, I was forced to cut my hair back off, forced no earrings. And, Jeff Hanneman walk around the stage after a show and showing how much he loved his fans. And fucking Dave Lombardo, fuck, man. Silent Scream, fuck. That's fucking drumming, man. And Tom Araya, you guys got some wicked fucking frontwards lyrics. From back in the day, it was... backwards lyrics with music. No, Slayer doesn't need backwards lyrics. They got them frontwards. And at dawn I sleep. And I don't know. Probably the favorite song is, Crypts of Eternity and all the really, really old evil shit. And Metallica, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, and Justice for All. Some of Black. Until It Sleeps. And the newer stuff, I let go of Metallica. But maybe I'm being a little too close-minded. I want to meet you fucking guys. If you're seriously geniuses, then you probably do love your fans enough to show up and when you see a nut job following you. Well, I'm one of those nut jobs. I've been a fan since, age 14. I'm now 44 as of a couple days ago that I turned 44 in a mental ward. And here I am. I finally got somewhat long hair and old man syndrome and... Shit, man, if you guys are really sneaking around, say something to me, because I hate reading in between the lines, and it's not any fun anymore, man. Put me back on meds or something, or more meds, but fuck, man, show up. I mean, seriously, I'm talking straight to you. I don't know how many people would reach directly out to a super band like Metallica, probably the most known band in the world. I mean, maybe some of the classic rock guys don't want to admit that, but I mean, hey, this is now classic rock. When Alice in Chains and Metallica are, considered classic rock, you're getting old, and pretty soon you'll be in the time life music shit, unless you're not already. But I hope that never reaches that point. But I'm here. I'm now in Veradale at my parents' house, and fucking, I'd love to meet you guys. If I could jam with you, if you could give me any pointers, or point someone. I want to be in a band. I don't know if I want to tour the country, but I don't have to drive probably. I want to fucking jam around town. So I mean, if you can give me any kind of counsel, advice, or stand anyone to me or anything, I can try. I need some help rehearsing to get things down to a T and setting them in stone. I can free form and fuck up a lot, but I have a whole hard time of constructing stuff and getting it down. I have to record everything that's new that I write, and I seem to be already repeating the same shit different day every time. But I'm profoundly inspired. If you guys are listening to me, it's fucking beautiful and crazy. If I didn't know any better, I'll start crying when I get off the freaking phone, or internet. But here, now we're at 16 minutes, so I play a Ibanez BTB 846 six-string bass. I got a Ibanez SR 370 EF fretless bass. Never liked the fretless till I made it my own. I don't play it much. I got a Takamine acoustic bass, and I got a Lawsuit era Martin D28 copy Takamine that my uncle bought when he was 20. And it was made in 1970. Like I said, I was born in 1976. And I got all kinds of guns and all kinds of shit here that I don't own. So don't come near my fucking guitars unless you mean serious business, because you're not getting them. And, but yeah, I'm reaching out to Metallica, Alice in Chains. I mean, Testament, I had my Metallica, Alice in Chains. No. Metallica, Slayer, Alice in Chains, Chris Cornell, and I was not a Chris Cornell fan back in the day because it was too mainstream, but now I'm starting to respect his genius because his lyrics are pretty profound, and the guy could sing like few can, and anyway, so if you guys are really sneaking around my fucking neighborhood, show up, man, because I want to be in a band, and I can't get any of these pussies on the fucking planet to stand up and play with me. I had one person stand up and play with me, then he started being ingenuine. Now I can't even get him to return my fucking calls. And I left Facebook, and I'm still posting, I guess, even so I'm getting all kinds of comments about the shit I'm posting when I'm not even on Facebook anymore. So it's like, yeah, no more Facebook. But here I am, Chris Kroll, Area 51, no more, because I don't live in apartment 51. I'm just a delinquent disciple, or whatever you want to call me. Like I said, my first nickname was Hendrix. I had curly hair. It's not so curly anymore. And I have a profound respect to you. Been shy as fuck, schizophrenic, all the above, and I've talked too long. But if you guys are really here, God damn it, that's fucking awesome that you guys would even come down to a human level and talk to someone like me, because that's a dream come true. And if you wouldn't mind, make it come more true, because I'm serious. I'll be in a band. I got nothing better to do. I don't got a wife. I've met her. She fucking ran like hell. I don't know what's going on with her. It's the weirdest fucking sleepless in Spokane shit I've ever seen in my life, and I don't like it. Now I've been thrown in jail, mental wards, and I want to fly a plane too, so I must be in the A-team. I must be Murdoch. And I'm thinking about taking flight lessons, but I don't got a penny to my name, so maybe I'm a fucking apostle too. I don't got much money. Got my own house. I'm living in my parents' fucking basement again. And that's enough of my dorkiness, and fuck, you guys rock, man. Slayer, Metallica, more than anything. But yeah, Jerry Cantrell, Mike Inez, Lane Staley, who I believe is still living, Chris Cornell, his band, and the bass player that I should have respected a lot more, the guitar player. Audio Slave was awesome too, but I'm not so much into the political stuff myself, even though some of the Audio Slave stuff was awesome. And anyways, if you guys are really doing this, fucking come talk to me, because I don't like answering voices, and then when the voices don't reciprocate. So talk to you later. Have a good night. And I'm not wearing a Kill 'Em All shirt, but I'd be happy to fucking shake your hand, dude. You don't know how big of a dream that would be for me. And to meet Tom Araya and all those fucking guys. They retired. Jeff Hanneman, that pissed me off when he died. Tom Petty was another one of my heroes. I believe he was a very good man. He was probably pissed off for them fucking him over about his music, I hear, and wanting to write his music for him. I had a lot of fucking music heroes. Those are what meant something to me, and I've had nothing but crap all my life for playing the guitar and been shut down for it. And now I play pretty well, and I can't get anyone to play with me. So, anyways, I mean, maybe you guys can help me out. And have a good night. Profound respect. And my name's Chris Kroll. I'm no longer Area 51. Just call me Delinquent Disciple. And I'm not really feeling like playing the guitar tonight. But if I had a good enough reason, I'd fucking play. And I'd go up on a stage anytime, no matter how shy or dorky I was. If I could get it down right, I'll stand up on a stage at least once with the fucking superheroes of my life. And if I could be in my own band, well, if I could, I would do that too. I don't want to steal anyone's spot in a band, but I would like to meet you guys. It's fucking profound respect, and I wish I would have fucking been able to see Cliff Burton. I could see him up there right now. He must have been a fucking good man. And I don't think he cared to be in this world, I suspect. I mean, he was here for a minute. He was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm moving on. If I didn't know the guy. But, I mean, I've never seen anything so crazy, Billy Sheehan is fast, but Cliff Burton at age 26? I'm 44 and I'm getting to this point. Dude, where would this fucking guy be if he was 44 years old? What the fuck? And Kirk Hammett, I should have given him more respect. Dave Mustaine shreds, but I bet it pisses him off when he can't out-shred someone. When people start getting too close to him, I bet he gets a little pissy. And I'm still scared of that man, but I don't do witchcraft anymore. I never did it, but I've had plenty of devil worshiper friends. Anyways, have a good night, and I'm a Christian. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Delinquent Disciple. Talk to you later. Bye.